Okay, let's jump right in. Today we're doing a deep dive into the digital Wild West, you could say.
Absolutely.
We're focusing on the JLK Daily Mining app, specifically using insights from a Bling Talk YouTube review.
Right, that review raised some interesting points.
The app makes this huge promise, right?
Mm-hmm.
Turning your phone into a money machine, generating crypto rewards.
Passive income, the dream.
Exactly. So our mission here is to kind of cut through that marketing speak
Mm-hmm.
and really look at the gap between the promise, they call it seamless, fun, and rewarding experiences, and what users are actually finding, especially with withdrawals.
Yeah, the difference between seeing numbers go up on a screen and actually, holding the cash or the crypto.
That's the core of it.
And what's fascinating right off the bat, the source points out this ambiguity.
How so?
Well, the app says it's mining, but how it mines, the review calls it a bit murky.
Murky. Not exactly reassuring in crypto.
Not at all. And for anyone who knows a bit about actual crypto mining, that's an immediate, technical question mark.
Because phones can't really mine, not effectively.
Exactly. Real proof of work mining, the power needed, the computation, it's massive. Your phone battery wouldn't stand a chance. It's just not feasible on a consumer device like that.
So if an app says it's mining on your phone, it's likely not. Genuine decentralized mining. More like a simulation.
That's what this source seems to imply, yeah. It's probably more about engagement, getting you to watch ads, maybe.
Right.
You're providing value, your time, your attention.
So you're mining your attention span, maybe?
In a way, yes. In exchange for these credits. Credits with, let's say, unverified liquidity.
Okay, but hold on. The source does mention it's on Google Play. Doesn't that mean it's been checked out, at least a bit?
It suggests it passed some basic checks, sure. It's probably not, outright malware.
But does that vetting really protect you from this kind of issue? The value thing.
The source suggests probably not much. Not for this specific kind of problem. Platform vetting checks for viruses, maybe harmful code. It doesn't usually guarantee the economic model is sound, or that the rewards have real-world value or can actually be withdrawn easily.
Right.
And that's the core conflict the review highlights. It's apparently easy to rack up credits, you watch the numbers climb, looks great.
Feels rewarding, psychologically.
Totally. But then, cashing out those shiny rewards, that's where it gets tricky, as they say. Maximum friction suddenly appears.
Which kind of confirms where the app's real focus is, doesn't it? Inward, on keeping you engaged.
It points that way. Keeping users hooked, maybe playing on that sunk cost fallacy. You've spent time, you've watched ads.
You don't want to walk away empty-handed.
Precisely. And the review mentions these whispers about problematic withdrawals.
What does that usually look like?
Oh, things like really high minimum amounts before you can even try to withdraw, or worse, suddenly needing to pay a fee to get your rewards.
Wow. Spend real money to unlock maybe not real rewards you earned by tapping.
Exactly. That's a classic mechanism the source warns about. Engagement farming disguised as opportunity.
Okay, that definitely brings us back to that age-old warning mentioned in the source.
Yeah.
If it sounds too good to be true.
It probably is, yep. Universal caution.
So, for someone listening who might still be curious, maybe wants to try it just as an experiment,
Yeah.
what does the source advise? Any specific defenses?
Yeah, it lays out 3 pretty clear defensive moves, practical steps.
Okay, like what?
First, try a small withdrawal early. Don't wait. Don't build up a huge balance hoping for a big payday. Test the withdrawal system right away with a small amount. See if it actually works.
Makes sense. Test the plumbing before you fill the pool.
Good analogy. Second, be super wary of paying any fees to get your rewards out. That is a massive, massive red flag in this space. Huge.
Right. Don't pay to get paid.
Exactly. And third, be really cautious about inviting friends. You know the referral push?
Why is that?
Well, if you haven't even successfully withdrawn funds yourself, if you haven't proven the value, should you really be bringing your friends and family into an unverified system, using your social cred?
Good point. Don't become an unwitting part of the marketing machine.
Precisely. Protect your network.
So wrapping this up, what's the big takeaway for you, the listener, navigating this space? It seems like there's this real tension. Easy points, hard cash.
Yeah, the source paints that picture clearly. The psychological dopamine hit of seeing numbers go up versus the actual practical difficulty of turning it into value outside the app. Maintaining that critical distance is, well, critical.
Don't get lost in the game.
Right. And the source ends with this thought.
Yeah.
You're in the driver's seat, so buckle up and proceed.
Hmm.
Which leads to a final question for you to talk about. When you're exploring these new digital things, these apps, How do you know if you're actually driving towards a real reward?
Or if you're just the one driving the app's engagement, maybe it's ad revenue.
Exactly. Where's your personal line? What signals the end of a harmless experiment? Is it that first fee request, the pressure to invite friends, something else?
Something to definitely consider. Where do you draw that line for yourself?